Mark Saxenmeyer shows us in this undercover investigation, sometimes it takes only seconds, no questions asked.
You're traveling for business or pleasure in a new place far from home. Glad to finally arrive in the quiet confines of your hotel room. But who's to say you're the only guest with access to this room you've just rented?
It happens everywhere.
Fred Delmarva has been investigating hotel security breaches for decades.
There are hotels out there who are still giving keys without the proper protocol, which is identification.
Fox Chicago decided to see for ourselves. We equipped this producer with a hidden camera and sent her into a popular and well-known hotel chain.
Yeah, can I get a room for the night?
About an hour later, we sent a different Fox producer into the same hotel to see if she could get a key without any ID.
Hi. We're staying in room 116. Can I just get an extra key?
Within seconds, our second producer had a key to our first producer's room. No questions asked.
There you go. Thanks, ladies.
Didn't ask for your ID?
No.
Didn't ask for your last name?
No.
Minutes later, I asked these clerks to explain.
So I guess you caught us on a bad day, but usually...
Bad day.
Yeah.
Do you think, but let me ask you this.
There are bad days.
I know. Well,
there are bad days. Everybody has a bad day.
Sadly, there are, but you know, a bad day could lead to something more problematic.
Yes, but everybody has bad days.
I mean, it's not only robbery, it's rape and torture in some cases.
Still, Delmarva says it's almost impossible to quantify hotel crime. Both police agencies and the FBI don't track it separately from other residential crimes. We then sent our first producer to another well-known chain hotel.
I'm here on business, so right now it's just me.
Followed again about an hour later by our second producer.
Hey, I'm in room 102. Can I get an extra key, please?
The clerk asked only one question.
Yeah, thank you.
Again, no name or ID verifications, but this time our second producer was given 2 new keys.
I'm gonna have to give you 2 because when I issue you a new key, hers is gonna deactivate.
I'm Mark Saxenmeyer with Fox News.
The clerk seemed to have a different take on the exchange when I talked to her.
She told me the room number, 102, and the name, and I gave her the key.
Are you sure? She gave you the name?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
I don't think she gave you the name.
Okay, but she did.
No, I have it on tape because...
Okay.
We then tried our experiment at 2 more local hotel chains, deciding now to send in a male producer to ask for a second key.
They wanted first name, last name, how you paid.
Both of his attempts failed.
They would only get it if I could get the president of the room to call.
And you didn't give it to him?
Yeah.
That's policy.
Yeah.
A lot of time they're sharing the room, and they are a legit person, but unfortunately for the safety, we can't let them in.
Regardless, Fred Delmarva says our experiment should open some eyes.
And it's something that women traveling alone have to be aware of.
Women like April Massey. She travels alone on business several times a month. But April makes it a habit of taking stringent precautions while traveling.
When I go up to the room, I'll always wedge my luggage sort of in the door, and I walk around the entire room to make sure that there's no one in there.
Other tips recommended by security experts: avoid rooms on the ground floor. Request a new room if you think people around you have overheard the desk clerk giving out your room number. And if someone knocks at your door claiming to be from the hotel, call the front desk to verify the claim. Because apparently, you never know who might be heading to your room.
These type of predators are shrewd, and they'll take full advantage of it when they see they can get away with it.
Now, we also spoke with the managers or corporate spokespeople from both of the hotels that gave our producer unauthorized access to their rooms. They acknowledged their employees had indeed violated their policies, and they confirmed that photo identification and proof of registration should always be required of any person who requests an additional room key. Mark Saxenmeyer, Fox News, Chicago.